Hello everybody, Washoot here, and welcome back to Hello Scarlett Episode 3, Childhood's End. Alright, so we're back in the same place that we were before, and this time with the knowledge that we're an artist. Let's just hop on the computer and see what's going on. Hey, I bought tickets to that new thriller. I love you. Gross. Kill yourself. That's better. I bet the movie sucks. Yeah, it should be hilarious. Roasting Central Time. Always up for some roasting. Right? Heart. Now you're the one being gross. Meet me in front of the theater at 4 p.m. We'll visit the photo booth too. Ew, photos. Scarlett, got it. That movie was actually pretty good. Piffed, I can't believe you liked that. It was a train wreck at best. You just liked the romance subplot, didn't you? Hell no! Bingo! Geez, by the way, I've heard that there's a cafe that got super popular with couples. We're going there, right? Sure, anywhere you'd like. You're doing it so that you'd brag about it to your friends later, aren't you? Wow, I can tell this is oh my god! Wasn't expecting that, sorry. I was gonna say this is so popular, there's no one in here. Welcome to Mademoiselle Cafe. We have special offers for couples. I feel like that's discrimination. Then we'll gladly take up on one. Right. Here, your order, mint tea and 2 parfaits. Ah, looks delicious. Ka-chink goes the phone's shutter. Are you going to eat at all? Sure. Haha, what filter should Honoré use? I'm digging in. Jeez, don't start eating without me. Honoré hits my forehead with the side of her hand. This seems modern. Taking pictures of your food and sending it to your friends and stuff. How? Aren't couples supposed to be affectionate? As long as you don't act like a prick. Yeah, right. Honoré's just using me to maintain her social status. I briefly wonder how it is not obvious to her that nobody really cares. Yet, I enjoy our time together. Even though I know our play-pretend relationship will shatter as soon as high school ends. Then, we'll throw away each other like used napkins. Well, I mean, at least get some hanky-panky time in there before you're done, you know? Were we gonna make a fancy dinner? Mother's room. I shouldn't disturb her for now. Oh, what about Father's room? Father's room. He won't be coming back. Oh, is this kitchen? There we go. No? Wait, I thought weren't we gonna make a dinner? Dude. I boot up the PC. Oh crap, no more pills left. Writing that worthless fanfic again. It's not a fanfic and it isn't worthless, Scarlett. It's illogical and pointless. You aren't even sure where you're taking the plot. Moreover, the cast is boring and repetitive minus the main character, who is mentally disabled anyway. Hey, don't insult my daughter. There's no concept of free will in this story to begin with. So is he the writer of Hello Scarlett? Is that what this is? Because that would make sense why Honoré would be a character in it. All the characters are controlled by the parasite. And that's just you making up excuses for a failure of coherent storytelling. You're so annoying for a tulpa. Listen, even C complimented me. He's just being polite. And you know it. Charles, you're losing focus. You'll never pass the entrance exams if you keep doing unnecessary things like these. Say, are you giving up? Don't you want to become a doctor for Mother's sake? Yes, I do. Very well. I thought that you had already been to art school. You went to art school, and now you're working as a freelance artist, illustrating people's games and stories, but you're also going to medical school and you have an entrance exam. Wow, you're probably pretty busy if I got that right. Now close that program, do the cleaning, and start studying for your tests. You know what will happen if you don't. Fine, I know. Ah, a message from C. He's been acting weird lately, so give me 5 minutes, will you? 5 minutes only. I'm counting. I'll be leaving to the heavenly kingdom soon. I feel my blood go cold. Are you sure? Yes, it's my final decision. So if this is the real world, was that like code word that he's gonna kill himself? I see. I'm sorry. I can't find the words to say. It's understandable. I'm sorry for burdening you like this. Are you scared? If you are, I'll be there for you. I'm your #1 fan, remember? 2 minutes left. Get the hell out of here. Hold it, it's urgent. Will you really come? I will, trust me. It'll be the first and the last time we meet in person, huh? Looks like it. I'm sorry. Don't be. Pat. Thank you for understanding. It means a lot. Don't mention it. Have a good night's sleep. Ethereal Prince. Good night, Charlotte. Wait. Scarlett presses the off button. What? Hey! Time's up. Open your textbooks. This isn't the time for it. See, he's going to. Oh God. He's going to die. You live on the 3rd floor. I wonder how long it will take you to recover after the fall. You wouldn't care. Oh, but I would. You haven't even seen him in person. You have no clue what this person is like. Shut up. I'm not listening to you anymore. You never learn, huh? Scarlett drags me to the window. Her grip is strong. Apologize right now and do what you're told. I'm counting to 10. 1, 2, 3. If I fall now, I won't be able to see him. 4, 5, 6. I have to see him. I have to follow the schedule. 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm sorry, okay? I won't do this again. Please let me meet him. Good. Now go and do what you're told. Don't worry about a thing. I won't let you become a good-for-nothing. You'll pass the trial with flying colors. Her words are an array of meaningless letters. I slide down the wall, breathing heavily. Ha. That evening I couldn't study at all. He has some pretty serious mental issues, huh? I feel bad for people with mental issues like that. You gotta make sure that you get the help that you need, but I do recognize that for some people, there just really isn't a way to treat their stuff. I need to check up on Mother. That's the worst. Okay. Alright, Mama. How you doing? Mother's room. Yeah? Mother, the weather is good today. Feel like going for a walk? I'm sorry. I don't feel like getting up. It's okay, you don't have to force yourself. I'm really sorry. Don't worry about it. How are you feeling? I'm fine. It's just that I'm afraid of getting up, or doing anything for that matter. Is there a specific reason for it? Not really. I just start panicking and suddenly feel tired like never before. I see. Shouldn't their pills help? We've run out of them, remember? I signed up for an appointment, but you know how our healthcare system works. Just a month more to wait. Wish it came sooner, right? Right. I'm glad you understand. It's okay, Mother. I'll study hard and become a doctor. Then you won't have to worry about anything. Don't push yourself too much, dear. Be a good girl, okay? Might wake up unable to move my limbs. Oh, you're awake. It hurts, it hurts, it hurts, it hurts! Well, of course. I stabbed you and threw you out the window. One would expect to have at least a few bones broken. The height wasn't great enough to kill you anyways. Eiler, what the actual hell? Hey, mind your manners. Scarlett kicks my broken leg, causing me to arc my back in pain. What? Why are you doing this? Huh? Why is it, I wonder? Maybe it's because I'm sick of you hurting others. Maybe it's because there's no one else left to punish you for your deeds. No, really, we're playing heroes and villains now. Hey, know your place. If you hurt Miss Warhol again, I'll break more than your legs. Oh, so she's the victim now. All right, I'll shut up. But what in the world do you want to achieve by showing me all of this? Don't feel so entitled. This show isn't for you at all. Scarlett looks at you. Hello. Thank you for your attention. As you may have noticed, I am aware of your presence in this world. By now, you should be aware that Miss Wiltshire has been terrorizing the whole floor for a long time. Shut it, Eiler. You don't know anything about this world, or the person you're talking to. Just whom are you protecting? A bunch of NPCs whose only line is a laugh track. Shush, you're in no condition to speak. Why don't we beat you back into shape? Says Scarlett and crushes my head with a bat. With that done, we can have some privacy. You see, I have the most vivid memories of True Realm. So by using Link and connecting with Wiltshire, I can show you the truth of this world. That's what you're here for, right? Just wait a little more. I'll show you everything. Scarlett turns to Charlotte's corpse. God, what am I even doing? This makes me no better than Wiltshire herself. But I can't protect anyone if I play by the rules. Well then, I'm going to need this eye. Oh, wow, that was kind of a delayed understanding. Okay, so she takes Charlotte's eye, and the eye scan at the elevator because the elevator's like Charlotte, Eiler gets to do stuff. Okay. Slept well? Charles? Thank God. Oh my, did the world end? You're happy to see me? Well, yeah, sort of. How did I end up in the infirmary? I found you lying unconscious in the garden, so I carried you here. What happened? Nothing much. Eiler wants to ruin my show, and she's obsessed with murdering me. Just like everyone in this godforsaken place. Is that so? This is, strange. Why? How is she any different from the tulpa that tormented you? Wait, how do you know about that? She was the one who linked with me. We'll talk about this later, okay? Just assume that I know about your past and give me the answer to my question for now. Oh. Wow, this is getting deep. Just how is she any different? You see, this world's, Scarlet Eiler is based on my imaginary construct of her. She's the sister I wanted to have. Not the reflection of myself. Oh, my own self that I wanted to disappear. She isn't supposed to be hostile. I can't fathom what could be driving her. How can you be so sure? You have so many awful memories of her and you expect her to be reborn as a sane person? Whatever. I'm sick of this. I'll just use Mother's power and sort her out myself. Please try to refrain from doing that. I told you about the consequences, didn't I? Once you get your wish granted, your story will end immediately. Oh. Wait. So we don't want to use... Hold on. I feel like this is definitely important. Once you get your wish granted, your story will end immediately. So as soon as we use a... Wait, we can't use the wish at all and then the story... Oh, that frickin' sucks! Yeah, it's like a one-time use cheat code with hazardous consequences. Don't tell me what to do, okay? Besides, right now I just want to go home and sleep. Do you need me to accompany you? Nah, you talk too much. What the fuck? You were the one that was asking questions! Aw. Plus, it's a new body anyway. I can move properly this time around. Please remember that you shouldn't abuse this, too. Yeah, take care. I wish we were nicer to him. I'm home. Aiden? Anyone? Oh well, bedtime. My educational program at school began. On Monday, I got laughed at in class. On Tuesday, my bag got stolen. On Wednesday, I got dunked into a toilet. On Thursday, I got assaulted in the changing room. On Friday, I was made to eat dirt. On Saturday, I decided I will not give in. I will not become a victim. I will not get soaked in ugly colors. I will not become tainted. No matter what it takes, I will stay pure white. Uh-oh, this doesn't look like a good situation. I can't move a muscle. Do you think it will work? Shush, you'll wake her up. After this many sedatives? Ha! Human maggot sleeping like a log. Voices? Syringes? I have to keep quiet. In all honesty, I don't feel too good about this. I just hope that Uncle's theory is correct. Jeez, Mr. Honoré, you're always so sour. If memory cubes can be extracted, soul cubes can too, right? That's how it was in theory, at least. I do understand that Uncle wants to discover the secret to immortality, but... Relax, it's not the first time we've done this, right? So why don't we take a break and go get some soap in the meantime? You should seriously cut down on it. Yeah, of course. Come on. It's not like she'll wake up anytime soon. No way! They gave me time to escape. No, this must be a coincidence. They don't care about me. In any case, I have to get out. I have a bad feeling about this. If Huxley's involved and Aiden's gone completely mental, I have nobody to rely on. My head's spinning. What kind of drug was that? I barely can move a muscle. Uh-oh. There's an air vent. I need to get up there. Oh wow, we're really slow. Huh. What? I don't get it. Are we pushing it like this? All right, I'm good to go. Maybe I should just wait here until the morning comes. Charlotte, they're gonna come looking for you. What do you mean she's gone? She has to be around here somewhere. I know, jeez. She isn't that good at hiding as far as I know. Let's look around a bit. I'll run poison gas through the ventilation just in case. Crap, I have to get out of here. What the hell are those? A bunch of dead Charlottes? So this is where most of my bodies go. Wow, God, what a sombering thing. Is that a giant head? Nasty. Hide in the pile of bodies. Yeah, that's probably a pretty good idea. There she is. These are just corpses, Ben. They're always here. Eh? Are they? Plus, Dr. Huxley wouldn't like it if we touched his experiment material. Let's look somewhere else. Looks like they left. But it may be a trap. I have to be careful with the timing. Can't wait too long. But can't make hasty decisions either. I guess let's wait. Then wait a little? Yes. Okay, we're waiting a little. Wait a little more. I need to get out. If only I could reach the elevators. Huh. Wait, where are they looking for me? I think this elevator's gonna blow my cover. Okay, and so I go right to it, right? Oh, here you are, human maggot! Caesar! Got it. There's nowhere to run. Not in this state. The workers dragged me away. For science. Well, shit. Oh, nice. To second floor, make it quick. Your wish is my command. I got a little achievement called Survivor. Here you are. The next moment I know, Scarlett hits my head with a baseball bat. "10:30 a.m. It's a sunny day outside. I greet C with a small hand wave and let out a sigh of relief. Thank God his face isn't distorted. He flinches and his whole body becomes tense. But as soon as he realizes it's me, he loosens up a little. Are you alright? God, what am I saying? Of course he isn't. Ah, yes, it's nothing. For a second, I thought I'm being pranked. Thank you for coming. I really appreciate it. To be honest, I didn't think I could do it alone. Don't mention it. C is shorter than me. For some reason, I always thought he'd be the taller one out of us two. It was just a flight of stairs, but he's completely out of breath. Looks like PE isn't your best subject. Seems like it. Are you disappointed I look like this? No, you don't have to look like a Lovecraftian nightmare to me. Oh, I don't say. Gods, look at you. The only difference there is between you and your icon are those deep eye bags. And, well, you're a midget, that counts too. It's you who should be disappointed in me, Mr. C. Haha, you're more vitriolic in real life. This is the sad reality of online chats. Charlotte turned out to be Charles, oops. Bet you wanted to see a girl of your dreams. I don't think bodies or names are that important. It's you who's standing before me right now, and that's all that matters. In all honesty, I'm only relieved. We're more alike than I initially thought. If you say so. Too bad you don't know Scarlett either. By the way, may I ask your real name? Like, not an online handle. Sure. It's Vincent. I see. It's nice to meet you, Charles. Likewise. And I'm glad I got to meet you in person before you... An awkward pause falls between us. I wait for an explanation, a crack in his defenses, a breakdown, but none comes. There's only the deafening silence. I have to say something, anything. May I ask, how did you come up with this? The whole universe birth theory. Vincent gathers himself a little. I've thought a lot about it, and concluded that our souls are the source material for universes confined in our bodies. When a person dies, their soul data gets released and explodes like a big bang. Then a new universe is born. It can become a hellish place, or one alike to paradise depending on your mind state. That's why there are myths of heaven and hell. So it's like a world that consists entirely of you? One could put it that way, yes. Everything that you were inside gains shape and form, and life is born. So it's entirely possible that our world is just someone's mind taking shape. Exactly. And I'm not against the possibility that the entirety of our life was scripted in advance. Then the cruel gods up above would definitely laugh at us both. That would be just the worst, don't you think? Haha, right. But then the ending to our stories would be already predetermined. Say, what would you do if you became a god? I'd cleanse this disease-stricken world of all contamination. I don't think I'm cut out for that. Gods are creators. Even when I tried to write my own story, all I did was take your setting and twist it to my liking. I'm not original at all. And my writing has too many plot holes and pandering. My story's protagonist is a little girl too. Everyone and their dog has done it already. And when writing villains, I end up falling into cliches like demons and contracts and such. Allow me to argue with you on this matter. I think it's not the originality of an idea, but its execution that matters the most. It's so easy to dismiss concepts as overused, but isn't it a wonderful feeling when you accomplish making a sincere story? Moreover, I believe everyone can get better with time. Says he himself, a web celebrity. Haha. Right. Well then. Vincent looks down. He's barely holding up. I take off my glove and reach out. It's the only way of comfort I know. In the corner of my eye, I see him blinking vigorously. Oh, I want to take him away from this awful place somewhere. Anywhere. But stop myself. It's not my decision to make. I don't know what he went through. or what his living circumstances are like. Scarlett Eiler was right. I know nothing about Vincent. All I've ever seen was his blinding icon on the screen. I don't know him at all. Vincent smiles at me. I know what death feels like. White is truly a cruel color. Well, see you in the heavenly kingdom. See you. Hey, Vince. You don't have to do this. Why become a god of some unknown place when you're the god of my world already? Don't you know that space is empty? Don't you know that nothing exists beyond this world? Then it occurs to me that maybe he doesn't believe in anything. That maybe he made up that story just to convince himself it's going to be okay. That maybe all he wanted was to. Vincent lets go of my hand. Too late. I lose my balance and lean forward a little. Fear overwhelms me. I feel weak in my knees and stagger back, falling onto the concrete floor, panting heavily. In the end, I let go of his hand. I couldn't follow him there. I live for Mother. That's how it should always be. I can't leave this world before she does. That's what I decided for myself a long time ago. Scarlett Eiler's sighing behind my back. She's muttering something along the lines of, "Good riddance. Get back here, you idiot." Didn't I take the pills? Vincent fell. I called the ambulance and ran away. All ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. In a far, far away land lived the quiet god. He never uttered a single word and lived his life in solitude. It was his creations who lumped together and couldn't stop talking. He must be sad, said a few. He must be suffering, pondered some. He must be lonely, claimed many. But contrary to their beliefs, the quiet god was happy, surrounded by the comfortable silence. Wandering in the space abyss, he pondered many things. Like, how could they endure all this noise? Or, how could they use languages not to connect but to hurt each other? And how could they feel so alone when they're surrounded by so many? And when the quiet god got tired, the darkness engulfed him and held him in its embrace, without a word. As his followers cried, "How cruel, how unforgiving he is." The quiet god slept. Can't you leave me alone already? There's no way I'm doing that. Not after what happened. It's getting harder to breathe all over again. I desperately gasp for air, trying to stay conscious, trying to stay sane. All I see before me is Vincent's body, human, real, mangled, on the ground. He's gone. 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 You really are a worthless child. I knew meeting that person would be a bad influence on you. I should have protected you from him. It's you who I need protection from, you monster. Say, why don't you disappear? Scarlett Eiler obstructs my line of vision and cups my face in her hands. They're cold as ice. Hey, listen. I'm here because I'm the only one who can save you. Without me, you won't amount to anything. Do what I say and we'll be fine. Forget about this false god of yours and think about the person who has always been there for you. You know who I'm talking about, don't you? I cover my ears and try not to scream. Honoré is on her phone, absorbed in social networks. Nothing out of the ordinary. Ah, look! The drama I sent you yesterday. Oh my god, this really blew up. Right? That's mob mentality for you. Our laughs are strained. Unnatural. We sit in silence for a while. Now listen, I know it might not be the time for it, but there's something I haven't told you yet. What is it? We're moving to another town next month. Believe me, I tried to talk to my parents, but they never listen. Oh. Is it far from here? Around 6 hours by bus. I see. So you're leaving too, huh? This means the end of our play-pretend relationship. You know, Charlie, I wish I could go far, far away from here. From my asshole brother, my parents, the girl groups I'm in. I'm so tired. Tired. That's all you ever say. How the world's unfair, and how everyone's unfair. It's not my fault, boo-hoo! I'm sick and tired of your complaining. I've never met your shut-in brother to begin with. He could be a corpse for all I know. Charlie? Honoré? I know! Why don't we run away together? Are you for real? Yeah, I'm serious. Well, I can book a hotel. Uh-huh, let's skip school tomorrow, alright? Thus we set out on a journey. Wow, we're really doing this right now. Cool shit. Secret love affair with Honoré, that sounds fun. The lamp doesn't provide enough light for reading. It's on the table. A small note with a Wi-Fi password rests on the table. It's password 1, exclamation point. Honoré has already stuffed the wardrobe with all kinds of clothes. Huh. Honoré's luggage makes you wonder how she snuck out unnoticed with all these things. There's a small chocolate bar inside. How considerate of the hotel room staff. Huh. Wait, what? Pim? Oh, wait, what? There's a small chocolate bar inside. I don't like sweet things, so I'd better give it to Honoré. So we left with just our coat, and she left with her entire wardrobe and everything that she owns. Wow, this bed is so comfy. Ha ha ha! Hey, don't jump on it too much. I know. So, where will we go from here? Oh, I took care of that. Just a moment. I bring out a pack of pills and hand it to Honoré. Here, there's enough for 2. What is... You! Honoré throws the pack into my face. You idiot! She's in front of me in a second, hitting me relentlessly with her small fists, making me take a step backward with every hit. Wait, what? Miss Warhol? She doesn't back down, landing a punch after another. We tumble down to the floor. Ow! So this is what you meant by running away? Suicide, really? God, you're just like everyone else. Leaving me? What are you talking about? Aren't you the one who... The one who what? It's not like we'll cease all contact after I move. God, I really do hate you. Her tears fall down freely, staining my sweater. All you ever do lately is talk about gods and trials and afterlife and all that bullshit. All you ever talk about is him. What happened to living for your mother? Were you lying that time? Honoré, Shut up and listen, Eiler. I accept you for who you are, all of you. Your mother may be broken beyond repair, but she loves you too. We both need you. Yet you're throwing your life away like that. What do you know? I didn't plan to live longer than Mother will to begin with, I don't say. All Mother cares about is Scarlett. It's her who should have been born instead of me. Honoré slaps my face. Don't say things like that. Not when you haven't even finished your story. I look forward to it every week, you know. The puzzle pieces start to fall into place. Honoré coloring her hair to match mine. The constant messaging. The fake relationship. Honoré is a liar. Honoré is here. Honoré cares. It's getting harder to breathe. Honoré's crying. My eyes are dry. Listen, repeat after me. It's not my fault. Why would I lie to myself? Just do it, goddammit. It's not my fault. Satisfied. It's not my fault. 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 Honoré kisses me. I feel like vomiting. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. It's not my fault. We keep repeating it like a mantra over and over. Surprisingly, I feel myself calm down a little. Then a thought occurs to me. Maybe this is how Honoré calms herself down all the time. It's just that she would never tell anyone. We lie on the floor for a long time. I briefly wonder if it's properly vacuumed. I want to talk to him again. I know. He never finished either almanac, you know. The main character was reborn multiple times trying to save the White Queen. But something always went wrong. So we had to let her go. Will I ever be able to let go? I don't know. Decide that for yourself. Alright, I'm dumping you. Oh, if you want to die this much, go on and do it. Honoré doesn't care. Just make sure I never learn about it. You're contradicting yourself, Miss Warhol. Jeez, when I'm dating someone for real, I want it to be a cute girl. Like Charlotte. Shut it. But she's the cutest. Yeah. When I meet her, I'm calling her out on being as delusional as you are. Huh. Honoré's such a bully. I hug her tightly. It might as well be the last hug we share. Thank you. I mean it. I'm sorry I couldn't accept your feelings. We packed our things and returned home the next morning. The next month, Honoré's family moved to another town like they initially planned. A year and a half later, we stopped talking to each other. All ended well. There was nothing to be sad about. Once upon a time, in a far, far away land, lived the Skin Princess. Every day she changed her skin to appear in the best light to every single person she met. Every night she ripped her skin off, crying from the unbearable pain it caused her, whispering, "It's not my fault. It's not my fault." It's not my fault. Over and over, little did she know that all the people in her kingdom were blind to begin with. Mom. Mother. It's morning already. Mother, are you? No way, not you too! It'd be easier if my mom was a workaholic who was never home. It'd be easier if we hated each other. It'd be easier if I didn't remember the days when she was still full of energy. Who would want to admit their parent giving up on life and slowly rotting in the bedroom? Who would admit to thinking of their only parent as a parasitic existence? After that day, nothing was the same anymore. Charles Eiler, can you solve this problem? Mr. Eiler. I rush out of the class, straight to the bathroom stall. The voices of my classmates follow me. I vomit into the toilet, the morning's breakfast spilling down the drain. Gross. That moment I realized I could never touch a human being ever again. Only your face remained unchanged. White, clean, sterile, free of contagious parasites. Vincent, I want to become clean too. I want to ascend and become white like you. What in the world should I do to wash this filth off? Ah. You knew it all along, didn't you? It was this simple. Would an entire ocean really be enough to wash all the ink off me, I wonder? In the end, I couldn't replace Scarlett. Couldn't help the bullied one. Couldn't choose Honoré. Couldn't bring Mother back. In the end, I achieved nothing and didn't amount to anything. I failed the trial. If there is an afterlife, I don't want to be the protagonist. Someone like Charlotte would be more fitting for the spotlight. In the end, my story wasn't about overcoming hardships. It was a story of giving up. I hear Scarlett Eiler growl behind my back. You're giving up on your life? Seriously? Stop being childish and return home. I cover my ears. Stop pitying yourself. You're not trying hard enough. Shut up, you monster. You're not even my sister. All you are is but an ugly reflection of my own self. A cancer tumor in my mind. Hey, listen to me. Turn back this very moment. Her voice is so loud, but the deeper I sink, the quieter it gets. So I sank, and choked, and gasped for air, and felt my lungs explode. There was nothing to be sad about. All ended well, didn't it?